Hey, I'm Jan. I'm from Germany. I'm a scientific researcher at the Institute for Applied Computer Science at Leipzig. I'm also doing my PhD at the Freie Universität in Berlin. I am a researcher and developer within the FastLisa project. Within the FastLisa project, we're trying to train ambassadors and the youth to be able to handle hate speech and counter hate speech once they encounter it online. So in the end, we're trying to help the youth be able to foster an online environment that we want to see in the future. We are building application for educational and training purposes of adolescents, especially in school. This application is connected to a very popular chat application that is used by young adolescents. This chat application is Discord. And within this Discord, we're providing a gamified setup that the teacher can use to build an engaging and modern classroom setting on the topic of hate speech to teach the students mostly counter hate speech strategies, but also other important lessons surrounding the topic. In this use case, we start off with a moderated debate. So the students and the teachers have agreed on a topic they want to debate about in the beginning. And here it is really important that this is a close monitored role play. So the students are not representing in any way their own opinion or own values. After the students experience what it means to, first of all, spread, but also to receive hate speech online, there's a break in an intermediate session where these role-play game is debated and analyzed and worked with the students to understand what happened. And then counter hate speech strategies are taught to the students, so the students feel prepared and go better into the second game. In the second game, the students work together as a group and are working against a hate speech bot. This hate speech bot is giving hateful statements to the students also via Discord at this point. And the students now have to use the learned applied strategies to counter hate speech online. And within this setting, the teacher is able to monitor the debate on the dashboard. And within the dashboard, the teacher can give points. So if a student has a good counter argument, the teacher is rewarding this one with points. And in the end, there will be a counter hate speech hero crowned for the student who uses the best counter arguments to counter this hateful statements from the hateful bot online. So in the end, we're building a realistic setting that is also safe, and the students are following some rules to be safe and controlled, but also it is something they could engage in real life, and then they can apply directly to their everyday sessions after school, while the teacher is also having insights, learning about what is actually important for the students. Because while the students are debating online, we are evaluating what kind of hate speech, what words are important, what hateful words are used in as hateful classified statements, so the teacher can, for example, see if there's a lot of homophobic language. Even though this is not expressing the students' thoughts directly, it is a topic that is prominent in their mind when they're debating on these topics. So the teacher has a close-up, real-life view on important issues within the student's life, and the students are practicing directly in a realistic environment what they could do if they encounter hate speech. The data security of the high school students or participants in the game in general is very important for us. We provide completely anonymized accounts for the Discord chat application. We're not recording any names, we're not recording any school names, we're not recording any teachers' names, and we are strictly advising, and we are also making sure by the ambassador and the teachers that there is no personal information given within these discussions. So in the end, the messages we will receive are completely 100% not traceable back to the students who produced them. We have the chat interface for the students, which is based in Discord, and this chat interface communicates with our backend application. The backend application has an integrated classifier. This integrated classifier then classifies the incoming messages as containing hate speech, and if it contains hate speech, what kind of hate speech should it contain. So for example, is it homophobic, or is it regarding race, for example? And then the information, this message, and also the classification result is displayed with a lot of other information in the dashboard, which is also connected to the backend application. There is no tool that is, first of all, using the modern setup the students use in their everyday life. And there's also no application that is so interactive within the students and within a whole setting. And in that case, it's very unique, it's very new, and it's a great first step for any teacher to start with the topic of educating on hate speech within their classrooms.